I think a lot of us are living in the middle of a lot of unanswered questions right now. So, can I ask you something? What does trust actually feel like in your body? There was a message left in the Fearless and Free community page this morning that stayed with me all day. Under the aha moments, Niraj wrote, "Keep up the faith. Even when the pieces remain unseen, they are quietly falling into place." He had just had quite a few really big things fall into place. And this brought me to a question I ask people a lot. When you're in one of those moments where you can't see the whole picture or the next few steps, when faith feels like the harder choice, what does trust actually feel like in your body? Not what you think it should feel like, but what does it actually feel like? Because after guiding people through subconscious work for more than 20 years now, I've noticed something. The people who find their way back to trust the quickest, they're not the ones who never feel fear. They're the ones who recognize trust when it shows up. They know what it feels like in their own body. Maybe it's a deep breath they didn't realize they took. Maybe their shoulders soften. Maybe there's a quiet sense of, I don't have all the answers, but I know my very next step, no matter how small it is. Maybe it's a dropping in, a centering, a grounding. For me, that's what it feels like. That dropping in, grounding, and a breath. And for me, it's really important because, as I said, we're in the middle of this big move right now, and there's still plenty of unknowns. But I do know what trust feels like in my body. So when fear starts to get loud, I don't try to argue with it. I come back to that feeling because your nervous system learns through repetition. And every time you recognize trust, every time you return to it, you're teaching your subconscious, this is safe too. And the more familiar that feeling becomes, the easier it is to find again the next time life feels uncertain. So today, instead of asking yourself, do I have enough faith? Maybe ask, what does trust feel like in my body? Because once you know where it lives, you can always find your way back. And that's when your life starts getting better and better and better.